What is up, YouTube? Giving you guys games 8, 9, and 10 of the regular season of my high school career. And in this game, let's see if we can get the toss. I haven't been getting the coin toss lately. I don't know why. Seems kind of rigged to me, but I'm just going to keep playing. So we're playing San Diego in our first game, and we start off with the ball. And it's 3rd and 5 in the first quarter. See if I can get the first down. Moving the ball, moving the chains. Try to give my team a chance. And as we get a little farther down the field. It's 4th and inches. Let me see if we can convert on this 1st down. We run a nice sweep, and I get myself the first touchdown of the game to get a 7-0 lead on San Diego. Right here on defense is 1st and 10 with 30 seconds left to go. And they're running the option, and I'm coming. I'm coming. And I lay the hit on the running back. That was so good. The cameraman just had to replay that. You see him catch the ball. He knew it was coming. He just knew. There's nothing he could do about that. He's mad at his quarterback, telling him, why you give me the ball? And that was my first tackle of the game. I'm a big hitter. And we end up scoring again. I think I was out. It simulated when it scored. So right here, they're going deep. And a new move by myself. I give up a touchdown, but I do get the tackle. So, showing this team I got heart for them. Hustling nonstop. Right here, I'm playing defense. I'm in good coverage, and then he slips by me and gets a touchdown. So San Diego gets their first touchdown on us. And right there, I just could not give that up. And they're running the option right there. I'm coming late, another hit on the running back. I just got his number all day long. I'm never letting up on him. I don't know why they keep running that option. I'm killing them. Just laying him out. I'm surprised he didn't fumble that ball. Right here, it's in the 4th quarter, 1st and 10. We got a 2-touchdown lead, so, we're pretty comfortable right now. As you get through, he throws to the side, and I get another tackle. I did force a fumble right there, but it went out of bounds, as you can see right here. Look at me just playing the coverage. I'm telling you, I'm a hawk. I'm just a ball hawk. Right there, you can see the ball pop out, but it does go out of bounds, so we don't get it, and they get it. So it's 3rd and goal. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. See if we can stop them to keep this lead. Right there, he throws it. And he gets nothing, so it's 4th and goal. See if we can get the last stop, to kind of put this game away. Right there, I'm a blitz. See if I get a sack. I hit the quarterback. He gets nothing. And it's a turnover, and that'll do it for that drive. Right here, it's 1st and 10 with a minute to go. As you can see, I get stopped, and I break out of this to make it a 90-yard touchdown run. Look at me, I'm just gone. No one could catch me. That was an amazing run to make this even bigger lead to, secure the game. Let's watch that play again. You can just see me break out. I'm not going down. Making big plays when my team needs it. Felt like the longest run of my life. Just running and running, and where the touchdown is. And right there, I think that's the longest touchdown of the season. And right here, it's 28-7, 1st and 10 with 40 seconds to go. They can't really come back. It seems a little impossible, but, I still got to keep playing defense. Right there, they do get another touchdown, but, it's not going to really help them out. This game's basically over, and it's 4th and 7. It's 2 touchdowns with 5 seconds left. They can't do anything. Right here, I'm going to try to blitz, just pick up a sack. And I do get the tackle. I didn't know they were going to hand it off, but right there you can see I'm a ball hawk. I tried to strip it. It didn't exactly work, but, I got the tackle. And the game is basically over. We get the win over San Diego, 28-14. As you can see, we're just going to kneel it out. And that is going to do it for the game 8. And we are currently 8-0 undefeated. Now on to the next game. You see me hyping my team up for the 9th game of the season. And we are playing, I don't remember who we're playing. I'm just going to say MVA HS. Right here, it's 2nd and 9 in the 1st quarter. We're going to run it to the left side. Get a few key blocks right there. Get a nice run to get the chains going, get my team going. All right, I'm running to the right. He should have passed it earlier, but he passed it late. So I do make a nice catch, but I end up jumping. So, we end up getting 3 points right there. 3 points is better than no points. Right here, we're running a dive up the middle. And right there, I do break a tackle. And I come around the corner, and I am gone. I had that last guy to beat. He ended up diving in this corner, cannot catch me. And I do get our first touchdown of the game on a nice, I think about 6-yard touchdown run. You know, showing them that I am a 5-star caliber running back and also a 5-star caliber free safety. So, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do when I get to college. I don't know which position I'm going to pick. Right there, you can see I'm not going down. I'm not. It's only easy to take down. I had the one man to beat. He dies right there, and I am gone. Just scoring touchdowns. You know, making this a memorable senior season. Right here, you can tell they are running the Wildcat. So right there, I do lay the hit on him. You know, to force a fourth down. I'm telling you, I'm just a ball hog. Got that big hitter skills. Just laying everyone out in my path. And they do end up getting a field goal. And right here, you know, running the pass play. And we do not complete it to score at the end of the half. And we do get the field goal to make us up by 10. Right there, just making plays. Constantly making plays. That's what my team needs. Right there, look at me, just in coverage. Perfect form and everything. Coming by, I see the tight end coming. I see him. Boom, just laying the hammer. So these kids are just holding on to the ball. Right there, 2nd and 5. He's still up by 10. He hands it off to the running back. I lay another big hit on him. I'm just crushing these kids. Surprised nobody's injured. And I was always curious about that. I don't think it's possible to get injured in a high school game. And right there, he does throw it deep. And my cornerback is out of position, so they do get a touchdown. So now we're only up by 3 points, which isn't a big enough lead for me. So I'm gonna run the sweep to the left. You know, you can audible it. To audible, all you have to do is, whoa, wait, look at that. Look at me just not going down. That was some Barry Sanders, you know, running right there. You know I'm hype. But like I was saying, if you want to switch the run play, just push the right analog stick on both systems, PS3 or Xbox to the right. And right there, I do force a fumble, and he does end up picking up the ball. But push it right or left, and you can switch the direction of the run play anytime. Right here, you see me dropping back in coverage, and he does get the stop to force it. A fourth down, and we do get the ball back. We're up by 6. You know, 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter, and I'm going to dive up the middle. And I'm going to get a few key blocks right there. You know, push it down the field to help my team get another score to make this a 2-possession game. And as you guys see, we're running the quick option. Running to the right on my side, and he's going to hand it off to me, and I need one key block right there, and I'm going to run it in for a touchdown. Putting this up by a big score, you know, make it a 2-possession game. You can see me run it in right there on the replay. My coach is happy. You know, I'm happy. The team's happy. And right here, we're going to run another option, you know, to go for 2 points to make sure this is a 2-touchdown game. Right here, it's 3rd and 8 with a minute to go. You know, see if we can get a stop. And that was my zone, but I was out of coverage. But right there, you can see the corner gets an interception. And, you know, just to get a quick stop for this game. And that'll do it for Game 9. And we are currently 9-0 in the season. Right there, we get a 24-10 victory. On to the last game of this season. And it's soon going to be playoffs. And for playoffs, I think I'm going to have like a kind of montage video for the playoffs. And then the championship game, I'm going to, you know, show the full game. Right there, the quarterback throws it to the receiver on a cutback route, and he does get a touchdown on a nice, you know, about 60-yard gain. Right here, for some reason, he didn't make the field goal, but it's 3rd and 17 right here, trying to get a stop. He's going to throw it down right there, and we're going to get the tackle to make a stop. And now we're running a sweep to the right. Let me see if I get a few key blocks, you know, to give myself a chance to get a touchdown. And I do end up getting caught right there, unfortunately, but it's still 1st and goal. I'm still happy with the run, you know, putting my team in scoring position. Right here, we're running the Wildcat, and I am going to hand it off to my running back, and he's going to get a few key blocks, and he's going to score a 2nd touchdown of the game. So right now, I'm scoreless, but it doesn't matter. We're up. And right there, he forces a fumble, and we do pick the ball up, so now we're back on offense. So it's 13-0, and we get a nice sweep. Give me a few key blocks right there, and I do get tackled, unfortunately, but it was a nice game right there. And we were running a halfback draw. Let me see if I can punch it in for another touchdown. And that is my first rushing touchdown of the game. Now we're up 20-0, and it is 1st and 10 in the 2nd quarter on defense, you know. And he throws it deep, and he does catch it, and he misses the tackle. And Palo Alto does score their first touchdown of the game. So now we're only up 20-7. So, you know, we got to keep them on their toes. And running the power, and I do get a big old gain right here. And I try to do the slow-mo. It worked a little bit, but the next guy got me. You know, I thought I would give you guys that. And right there, you can see my stats. Doing pretty good. Right here, we're going to run a sweep to the right. Let me see if I can get a few key blocks. And right there, I'm trying to get that last block. He didn't block, but it's okay. Got a big old gain right there. You know, put my team in a good position. You see me pointing forward because, you know, I'm moving the chains, getting first down. And right here, I'm going to punch it in for another touchdown, you know, to go up 27-7. And there's about a minute left in the second quarter. It's 1st and 10. I'm going to call for ball. Let me see if I can get it and get my first receiving touchdown of the game. It was a nice throw by a quarterback to, you know, put us up by a lot, to show we are playoff contenders, you know, trying to go this whole regular season undefeated. It was a nice catch. You know, I'm a running back, but I can't catch the ball. I do have hands. And it is 3rd and 6 in the third quarter, 3 minutes left. It looks like they're running the Wildcat, so, you know, I'm going to try to get in here. And it is a pass, and they do not complete it, so that made it 4th and 6, and we do get the ball back 37-7 in the third quarter, and get a few key blocks right there. And I get a good yard, about a 15-yard gain, and those are my stats right there, averaging 12 yards per carry. Basically, every time I touch the ball, it's a first down. I think you should give me the ball. We end up not getting much right there. And as you can see, the cornerback gets an interception, and he's taking it back to the house. And look at me push that guy down for wearing my number. And it's in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10, back on defense. I'm playing deep. See what this quarterback's got. And he throws another interception. The quarterback throws back-to-back interceptions. We ended up scoring, and now we're back on offense. You know, I'm playing it deep. The quarterback's going to launch it deep, and I'm going to intercept the ball. It's 3 interceptions in a row by this quarterback. I don't know what he was thinking. And right there, it's 41-7. We're going to run a halfback draw. See if I can get a first down right here. You know, get some good yardage. This game is basically over, but you never know. They could come back. Right here, I'm running a misdirection. Look at that juke. Look at that. I didn't get the touchdown, but it was some nice moves right there. So, you know, I'm going to try to slow-mo it right there for you guys. And I'm right there. I'm going to punch it in for another touchdown. Even the replay's in slow motion, just because I did reaction time. You know, give myself a chance to score in the end zone. And that's going to do it for that game. So, like I said, the next video I'll have is a montage of the playoffs and the championship game. I'll have the full game. So, right there, we go undefeated 10-0 for the regular season. So, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time. And I have no idea how else to play the game. Peace out.